After last week's victory over Northern Illinois, the Jayhawks prepared to travel south for the first road game of the season, Georgia Tech. With last season's upset in Lawrence fresh on the mind, the Jayhawks hope to shock the world again.
Word of the week is discipline. Again, you hear that word a lot, the meaning of it, the practice or methods of teaching and enforcing acceptable patterns of behavior. And that's what we got to have in this ball game. You can't play your own game where your offense, defense, or special teams. You got to do what your coaches have taught you to do, and you got to have discipline in doing it, no matter what's going on. Excellent quote here by Norman Vincent Peale here. Never talk defeat. Use words like hope, belief, faith, and victory. Again, we don't talk about anything in a negative attitude here. You're always talking about the good things, hope, belief, faith, and victory. It falls right into our mission statement. Okay? All right, we're good there. All right, I have never been in Georgia Tech at their field. I hear it's really enclosed area, so it's going to be loud. It's going to be real loud. It's a grass field, so everybody get mentally prepared for that. It's not a big deal as far as that goes. Now, here's how and why we're going to win this football game. Offensively. First two ball games been very, very good, played well. But we have not scored on the first drive. That has to change. Don't be satisfied. Had a lot of great things, but the first drive we got to score, and we got to continue to score like we have been scoring as far as the rest of the time we have the ball. So the first drive, we got to make sure we get that all accomplished. Next thing is we got to play well on the road. Offensively, you got to get your mind right. You got to get yourself ready to go. You cannot not let outside distractions deter you of what you're trying to get done. No jumping off sides, no emotional penalties of that nature. Get ready for the environment that's going to be in. Don't let that dictate how you're going to play or how you're not going to play. Defensively, here's how and why we're going to win this football game. You got to play well with your eyes. Then you got to tackle well. Your eyes going to take you where you got to go tackle that guy. Because you're going to have some opportunities. A lot of guys going to be one-on-one with a guy, and we're going to count on you to make that tackle. That's going to happen just because of the nature of that offense. Goes back to the three things we talked about here. One is passion, one is focus, and discipline. Those three things have to take place here. Those three things have to take place. You can't only have one thing. You can't have two out of three. You got to have all three things to play against Georgia Tech and win this football game.
Known for their dynamic running attack, Georgia Tech's punishing offensive style has made them one of the elite teams in the ACC conference. As the Jayhawks prepare for their own ground attack, last year's biggest threat through the air has been sidelined. The road to recovery is a tough one.
All right, we're getting Damon ready for a second session of the day. Everything this afternoon is going to be in the water. We do a lot of aquatic therapy here in our sports medicine department, definitely over here in football. I put everybody in the water. We're going to get him at right about chest depth in the water because it'll take about 65%, 70% of his body weight off any injured body parts. So that's where we're going to load him at today. What we're doing now, we're just doing just some leg swings here. What I'm trying to do is just loosen up his hips, fire his glutes a little bit through the water. The nice thing with the water is you're going to get resistance in every single plane of motion. The water is very, very powerful. Being out on the field, you never know what's going to come about. So, you know, we like to do a lot of rehab on unstable environments or unstable surfaces. But now this entire environment is unstable because splashing the water adds another dimension to the rehabilitation process. Okay. The nice thing about it is he can see his feet on the monitors. So everything that's going on in the water, the athlete can see in real time. So finishing this bodyweight squat on your toes, again, just gets him used to getting ready to push off and explode through. So it's another really good exercise that we use. The first thing we're going to do is some lateral movements. Again, getting him used to pushing off both legs, using that groin as he comes back across. So again, another good exercise, some functional things that he's going to have to do on the field. Ready? Get it, go. Good, good karaoke, good crossover. Atta boy. 5 seconds, come on. Come on. Again, when we get guys back to put them on the field of play, we want to make sure they're in shape. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do some water running. What I'm going to do is I'm putting this flotation around his waist, so once I drop the pool, his feet will not be touching the ground at all. And he's just going to be floating in the water. So we're going to use some running motion. We'll actually be moving. If he has good arms and good legs, he should be able to get across the water. I'm going to turn the jets on, and he has 10 of these. Come on, go. Good arms. Move those legs up and down. Come on, there you go. That's better. Come on, come on, come on. Yep.
It's a long road to getting back out on the field from a growing injury, but doing stuff like this in the water, being out there on the tables and doing a lot of resistance stuff, it really helps you. As you see, this is really hard to get through. It puts a lot of strain on your body to make it through the water, but it also helps it out a lot. And you can really feel it throughout the days when you're working. So as long as I'm in here with Murph every day like I'm supposed to, I'll be back out there. I know.
Huge day in our preparation. We have gotten an unbelievable start here, guys. We got an opportunity here to win the whole month of September. We got to go on the road to do it. All right, there ain't no getting around it. You got to go on the road. Now, I want y'all to remember one thing. A year ago, this team came in here. They were ranked 15th in the country. They made the trip up here. I don't know where they stayed on Friday night. They probably stayed in Kansas City. They had to get up real early in the morning. They walked into our stadium, and I do not think that team was ready to play. And we pulled the upset off, okay? We pulled the upset off. I want you to learn a lesson from what those guys did. Now, we're going to wake up early on Saturday morning. And the first thing that's going to happen when we walk downstairs in that hotel is we're going to eat a pregame meal. That's the first thing that's going to happen. And then the very next thing, man, it's going to happen just like this. We're going to be out there. When they walked onto our field, in my opinion, their eyes were still had crust in them from sleep. When you walk out on that field on Saturday morning, because it's going to be Saturday morning at about 10 a.m. our time, you're going to walk out on the field and it's going to be on. It's going to be on. And your eyes need to be about this wide open when you come onto that field. That's the way you've got to approach this thing. And when the game starts, you got to be the first one to get the punch in. You got to get your punch in early. If you don't and you stand around, bad things will happen to you. Because when they woke up last year, the game was over. And we were kneeling. Do not let that happen to you.
All right, good stuff. Good stuff there. Hey, just like he mentioned there, we got the word of the week is discipline. Word of the week is discipline. I'm going to tell you the what and the why and the how of us winning this football game here today. Very simple. Very simple. Passion. I know that everybody in this room is going to play with a passion. That's the what. That's the what in winning a football game. You got to have passion. We have that. Now the question is, we're going to do that this third ball game. I know we will. I know we will. Everybody in this room can count on everybody right here that they don't have passion. Coaches included, staff included, everybody. Why are we going to win this football game? Because our team is focused. You guys have been focused all week. You're talking a lot of football. You've heard me use that phrase quite a bit here as far as starting last off season. That's important. You guys have done it. Now I've got to do it the third time here. I know you will. You have confidence you will. There's no count on it right here. Everybody in this room right here. Now the how is our word of the week, discipline. I know that everybody in this room understands what they need to do. That's discipline. Offense, defense, special teams. Every single guy understands what they need to do when they hit the field. That's discipline. Confidence. You play with confidence, you have no doubts in your mind. That's the what. That's the why. That's the how. Let's go win. Let's go win. Let's go win.
7-0 Georgia Tech, 12 minutes to play first quarter. A 95-yard run by Orwin Smith on Tech's first play from scrimmage. Handoff Sims, he cuts to the left, breaks the tackle, gets to the 40, up to midfield and pushed out of bounds right at the 50-yard line. A nice run by James Sims, 3rd and 7, big play for KU. Webb is back, has some time, throws. Jackson's got it, and a first down inside the 35 down to the 32. Well, there's a way to start your college career. Hawks are down 7-0. There's a draw play to Miller. Nothing there. Breaks a tackle. Gets to the 5. Into the end zone. Touchdown. Beautiful touchdown drive. 72 yards. 11 plays for the Jayhawks. Under center, Washington. Jones in motion. He runs to the left. He's going to take it into the end zone. Boy, a KU player whiffed at the 5-yard line. It is now 14-7. Georgia Tech up to the line of scrimmage. Now he backs up. 3 wideouts far side. Bashir's to the near side. Here's a pass play. Going to Cale Pick. He's got it for the first down, and he's out of bounds inside the Tech 40 at the 38. 5 on the play clock. There's the snap. Webb has time. Throws underneath, and a diving catch by Beery. Looks like a first down. 9-10 to play in the half. 14-7 Georgia Tech.
Miller in a one-back set.
And they go to Miller again. Got it to the end zone. Touchdown. Wow. Darian Miller's second TD of the day. Got the 2 A-backs and the B-back right behind him. Send Jones in motion. They pitch it to Jones. Far side. Breaks a tackle. Gets blocking. Gets to midfield. Hit from behind in KU territory. Washington under center. Turns. Handoff. This is going to be another touchdown run. All the way to the end zone. David Sims. Nobody touched him. Now Webb's going to be in trouble, but he gets away. Throws it up the field to Beery. He caught it! Webb is back. Looks to throw. Does. Far sidelines. Bashir's. He's got it. He's got it! And he's out of bounds at the 16-yard line. 2 seconds on the clock. They place it down again. The kick's up. And this one's right through there. As time expires in the first half. And the Jayhawks are within a touchdown.
All right, still came with your passion. No big deal right here. Just keep playing hard. Execute. Execute's the bottom line right here. Execute when winning the football game. Keep having confidence. Keep having confidence. Keep encouraging each other. And we're going to make plays. That's all it's about. We talk about playmakers. Playmakers make plays. This half, our playmakers make plays. Our playmakers make plays. Read up, let's go win. Let's go. Lose this game. Playmakers on 3. 1, 2, 3. Playmakers.
This first down's a big one for Kansas.
Elton to the near side, Stephen Smith to the far side. Send one of the A-backs in motion and pitch it to him right, and he's got opening to midfield. He's going to break it. 30, 20, 10, touchdown. My goodness. Just seconds into the second half. 14:39 to play, 3rd quarter. Georgia Tech 31, Kansas 17. Washington under center, turns back to throw. Pump fake, got a man wide open over the middle. It's a touchdown. KU goes to work with Webb back in the shotgun. Play action. He wants to throw, but he's in trouble. Now he runs out to the left, gets to the 25, to the 30, and a first down. KU trailing big. They need a play on 3rd down. Webb back to throw. The blitz is on. Screen pass, and he does not have the first down. Tony Pearson had a little crease on the sideline, but he's going to be a couple of yards short.
This defense has lost its swagger. Needs to get that back with a big play.
10 into the 4th quarter. Now back is Tevin Washington, and he's strapped up. He's sacked back across the 40. Here's a pass play to the end zone. Got a man open, and it's caught in there by Andrew Terzilli. The Jayhawks got a touchdown here late in the ball game.
Positive things that we have going on here. We're 2-1. A lot to be holding our head up high about things. 2-1. We got 2 weeks to get better. That's a positive thing. Got a few guys banged up a little bit. So this 2 week here has come at the right time for us to be ready to go into the conference. It goes back to our mission statement. We're going to believe in each other. So we continue to believe in each other. You got to have that. We're 2-1, so ain't nothing to be holding our head down about. We're a little disappointed on that last game, but it's over and it's done with, and we get ready for the next ball game. Everybody with me?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to say we are, you say KU when we're done there, and then we'll get ready to move on. We are.
KU.
All right, let's move on.